she loves. What does it actually mean to truly love? In this episode, we are going to talk about the energetics of love and why so many people are using the word love without the connection, though, without receiving the energetic benefits, one could say. So let's change this and get this party started. Welcome to the podcast Manifesting Big Money Fast. My name is Janine Hurd. I am so excited that you found this podcast or that you're tuning in to another episode. This podcast is all about manifestation, big money, energetics, spirituality, how it's all connected, and most importantly, how you can increase your bank account right now. So let's dive in today's episode. I hope you've already signed up for my 3-day Pay What You Want masterclass happening June 19th till the 21st. And it's called Love Magnet, a masterclass on drawing in your ideal relationship. If you are interested in manifesting love and wealth, this masterclass is a must. Simply go to our website, courses.richandhappiness.com, and you can sign up. I see you soon. We are in the month of June 2024, and this month is all about love, sex, orgasms, all the things no one, I would say, teaches us. And it's very often, I say, the forbidden knowledge we hope, we wish, we, in a way, almost desperately craving for, would have received from our mothers and grandparents. And we didn't, because most of the time, simply, they didn't know either. However, I deeply believe that it is not time to play the blame game, and rather your responsibility if you desire to change something about your feminine energetics, how to nurture them, how to understand them, how to use them in a different way, that you get your butt up and you learn and study this. So this podcast just helps you a little bit in this month, because this work has been the most healing work on my own internal world, I wanted to say. So when we talk about love, I love to go back to the roots, that is the actual definition of love. First, an intense feeling of deep affection. Let's check what affection actually means. A gentle feeling of fondness or liking. Physical expressions of affections. Okay, we've got this. Let's go back to the definition of love. The other part is a great interest and pleasure in something, or the verb to like and enjoy very much. So in this podcast episode, I would like to pay most attention on the second part of the definition, a great interest and pleasure in something, or the verb was to like or enjoy something very much. Isn't it so interesting? If we hear this definition, it totally makes sense. So when we talk about she loves, this means if you are sending love out, you must receive love back. So loving means you just do the things which you like or enjoy very much. Or the noun, it gives you a great interest, love, and pleasure in something. So if you desire to receive, let's start with business first, clients that love you and your work, your part of this conversation is you have to give in things you love, especially in a business context. Do you love your programs? Like, do you like or enjoy them very much? Social media, the way you're doing it right now, is this something you like and enjoy very much? Or at least, are you having a great interest? If you have a podcast, do you like or enjoy podcasting very much? What are the things in which you actually have a great interest and they give you pleasure? This is the first part. And I think for many of you, it already clicks right now why you're not receiving the freaking money you love to have. You love to receive. Because your part of the equation is you are bringing many things to the table which you actually don't love, but other people who told you you should do them. And that's why the work is always going back to the roots. What are the things you love, you enjoy, you find important, that give you great pleasure? This is your work. If you desire to receive different business results. Let's take this to the next topic, and that is money. In order to receive money in amounts you love, what is your part of the equation? It's very easy. How are you spending your money? How much of your money are you actually spending on things you like or you enjoy very much, that give you a great pleasure in the moment you spend it? In the beginning, I named a definition, and that was a spapreneur. And over, I was receiving the wildest amounts of money while I was at the spa. And can you see now why? Because I loved being at the spa. Till today, I love spending my money at the spa. It is the greatest. It is one of my favorite places next to 5-star hotels where I'm spending my money, and I love it. And every freaking time it comes back in greater amounts. Why? Because input equals output in manifestation. If you spend your money on things you truly love, that means you like the thing where the money goes, or you enjoy it very much, you receive back. This is one thing I'm hearing over and over from people that are in the Manifesting Big Money Fast University. I love to spend my money on this program. I haven't regretted this a single day. This is like my favorite payment of the month. I hear this over and over again. And guess what? I've created this whole program with this intention. Because every single piece, everything we are doing in those 12 months, I love. I enjoy so much. The heart opener sessions, the money activations, it's something I used to do for myself around the new moon and full moon. I just love this work because the energy around the moons, it's just so freaking potent. The programs, the conversations, the monthly office hours we are having in there, this podcast, everything in my business is built on pure love. And everything I don't love, I'm not doing anymore. Because it is just pressure. I had to push myself. And this was not the reason why I started this business. So, what are you loving? Where is your money going? Contemplate everything. People ask me, how is it possible that you live completely tax-free? Guess what? Because I contemplated literally every little cent of my money and where it did go. And I didn't love it and even like it a tiny little bit to pay taxes. And this was the beginning of setting myself free. I also don't have any insurances. Why? First of all, I never use them anyways. And if I wanted to use them, they said, oh, this is not included. And then I realized, oh, also, I don't enjoy or love spending my money on those kind of things. So I don't do it anymore. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Can you see how this work is so freaking personal? I just want to give you the energetics. I almost don't want to give you any examples from me anymore, but I know it can be very inspirational and motivational to see how else someone is living outside of the matrix and how many amazing things can be created in love. And again, this work goes back to opening up your heart and actually doing an honest check-in and have an honest freaking conversation with yourself. The other part I want to mention here is relationship. If you've been contemplating past relationships or your current relationship, if it's not going the way you truly desire. Remember, the definition of love was an intense feeling of deep affection, or it gives you pleasure. You enjoy it very much, and now you can contemplate. Maybe your sexuality is not where you desire it to be. Oh, do you actually enjoy, aka love, looking at the body of your partner? If it's a conversations you're having, oh, do you actually love having conversations with your partner? Very often, every time we feel like we want to complain about the relationship or parts of our relationships we're in, or ex-partners' relationships, if you go back to the definition of love, you actually can see there were so many freaking parts you didn't love, you didn't enjoy, they didn't give you pleasure. No feelings of deep affections were created. And if you don't give love, you cannot receive love back. It is as simple as that. And sometimes, very often, we just protect our freaking heart, we protect our womb, we protect our bank account based on past experiences. And we are navigating through all those wounds in the She Loves program. This program is so freaking potent. It is 11 modules. It is a game changer. It is the work, the conversations you wish you would have had with your grandma, with your mother, everything about your feminine body, how it works, about orgasms, sexualities, and why we're holding back as women. And the cool part is, at least till now, for the early bird offer, you are having access to this month's heart opener session and money activation, as well as the masterclass, The Love Magnet, which is about attracting your next level relationship. You don't have to be single, because also when we're in a relationship, there's always a next level of our relationship. And I'm sharing super, super detailed, many personal insights on how I've manifested my marriage, my amazing partner, my amazing relationship, and all the work I've done. This is a 3-part masterclass. You find all the information about the programs in the show notes, or you just go to our store, which is courses.richandhappiness.com. I love you. I can't wait to continue this conversation with you. You're so powerful. You're a freaking feminine masterpiece. And you just have to understand a little bit more about yourself, your body, your sexuality, your sexual energy centers. I love you. I talk to you soon. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast Manifesting Big Money Fast. I've got 3 very important announcements for you. First, if you like what you're listening, make sure you leave some gratitude, leave a review, share the podcast. Second, if you love what you're listening to and you want more of that, there is a VIP version available. That means you will have access to 3 podcast episodes every single week. Simply check out the store, courses.richandhappiness.com, or the link in the show notes. And lastly, there are always monthly money activations happening around the new moon and full moon. If that is something you're interested, check out the store for the next money activation. I love you, and I can't wait to see your beautiful face soon again.